Hello and welcome to Conversations with Catherine. I am joined today by Cassandra Switalski. She is the Executive Director of the Miracle League of Arizona, a beautiful place here in the Valley of the Sun. I have been involved with Miracle League for almost 5 years. And Cassandra, I don't know if you remember, but the first time I was introduced was when I was asked to throw out the first pitch.
Yep, I do remember that. And we didn't have to give you ice afterwards or anything.
No. It was so much fun because I had briefly heard about the organization, but until you actually visit it, it's something to behold, especially here in our community, because there's nothing like it. My son and I have been volunteering also through Boys Team Charity. So it truly is a really special place. For people who have never been, how would you best describe it?
So luckily I have this lovely background where you can see, but basically we have this adaptive stadium in North Scottsdale that's built for individuals with special needs. So no matter their challenges or difficulties, they get to come out, play ball, and then we give them one-on-one support so that they can be successful, have some fun, and participate in America's favorite pastime.
And it's so great to watch these players interact with each other, interact with the volunteers. They just have a great time. And I know on the website it says you never leave, without having a smile on your face. And that truly is the case. People really need to visit this. So I want to talk a little bit about your personal connection to Miracle League. You have two siblings with special needs, so you know how challenging it can be for individuals to be able to participate in recreational and sports activities. At Miracle League, everyone has the ability to participate no matter what their ability is. And that really does become a family experience for them and also for their families, right?
Absolutely, yes. And it's, some families, the parents are active and they're the helpers for the individual that plays, or maybe a sibling, and others, it's just a chance for parents to sit back, cheer on their child, and connect with others that understand what they're going through and can be resources for each other. So absolutely, I would say it's definitely a family feel here at the Miracle League.
Well, I mentioned your brothers because they both participated in Miracle League. Jeff, your brother, passed away this past March, and I am so very sorry for your loss. Tell me a little bit about how participating in Miracle League impacted him, when he was able to participate, and also your other brother who still participates. How does that impact them personally?
Sure. Just as two individuals that had severe physical limitations, they couldn't go out and just play typical sports like most individuals. So they both participated twice a week. They played on weekdays and weekends. And I know for a fact that this was what they looked forward to all week long. This was the highlight of their week. And more so than just getting out and playing a sport, it was also a social opportunity for them. They look forward to seeing their coaches, their friends, their buddies, and just the minute you walk in that gate, being greeted by people who are happy to see you and glad you're back. And my brother Jeff did have some more extreme health challenges, so he wasn't able to participate quite as often. But when he did go there, just the warm welcome, the giant smile, and the gleaming eyes the minute he walked into there, I know it definitely improved his quality of life. And we're so grateful that we, were able to provide that for him. And my dad is the coach for my brother's team, and often my sister and brother-in-law will come out and be buddies. And so it's really just a family fun affair. And like I said, it's the highlight of their weeks when we are able to play ball.
Well, and I meet so many families and participants who've been there for the entire time that we've been volunteering. So it really does become something that they look forward to, which I would imagine was then extremely difficult for them and for your staff when you had to cancel the spring season because of COVID-19, because they really do look forward to this, right?
Right, and particularly individuals with special needs, they're already more isolated than your typical individual. So now more than ever, when we have to take away this great physical and social activity for them, they're even more isolated. So definitely had some sad faces, but everyone understood, we have to keep everyone's health and safety in mind. But that's why we're really hoping that we're able to come up with a way to provide an opportunity for these athletes this upcoming fall. And granted, it's probably going to look very different than what we were doing before. But like I said, often being isolated already during this time, especially locked in at home, they have far fewer opportunities. So we just want to make sure that we can still serve them and provide them during this unique time.
Well, we should note that all of the services that Miracle League of Arizona provides to its participants is free. So how much of an impact then is that situation with COVID-19 going to place on Miracle League of Arizona in the fall, if the plan is still in place to move forward with playing ball? Obviously, it's going to look a lot differently, but then the costs are going to have to go up as well for you to meet the CDC guidelines, right?
Right, and that is something that we're considering, but obviously there's going to be increased cleaning costs and personal equipment costs. But the whole theory behind being able to offer this free is we realize these families already are encumbered with so many other costs, medical bills, physical therapy, transportation. So the last thing we want is for them to not be able to get out and just have some fun due to cost. So luckily we're very supported by the community, and we will do what we can to continue to offer free fun baseball for our families.
Well, we have to mention that it is a fully accessible stadium. Like I also talked about at the top of our conversation, it's something that you really have to see to appreciate in person. You are a nonprofit. Donations are very critical. Volunteers are critical to what you do. Can you describe, first of all, the setting itself in the stadium, but also how people can participate, whether it's by giving or showing up and being a part of the Miracle League of Arizona family?
Absolutely. So from the minute you walk into our lovely gates, it's definitely a fun affair. We've got music going, we have a sound system, and that sound system we also use to announce players when they come up to bat. So they get to hear their name on the loudspeaker. And we recently just added a video scoreboard. So on top of having their name announced, they also get to see their name and picture up on a big video board, just like at the big leagues. And that was a recent addition due to one of our athletes make a wish. And so it's a fabulous addition for all of our athletes. They just really get to feel like big leaguers. They get their own uniform, they get their name and number on the back. We have batting cages, a playground, accessible caregiver rooms. And the whole intent for this was that when families get out there, we know it might take a lot for them to get there. So once they're there, they get to stay, take care of whatever they need to take care of so that they can get out and have some fun. And
They
in terms
also,
of,
oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, I was going to say in terms of involvement, we are always looking for volunteers, and that's for just one time coming out and checking it out, seeing what it's all about. You might even just be helping clear bats out of the way. Some of our volunteers come week after week, and they get paired up with one athlete that they become best friends with. And you know, the ideal situation is they become friends on the ball field, and then they're going to each other's birthday parties outside the ballpark. And then coaches, we have companies or church groups or organizations like Voice Team Charity that come out on a consistent level as well. And then we're always eager to have donations because, like we said, we offer this free of cost. So we are an organization that is qualifying for the Arizona tax credit. So that's something we like to let people know, that if you do make a donation to us, you do get a direct tax credit when you file.
I love it. I was going to mention that the players also get to pick their walk-up songs, and it's always fun to hear what songs they choose.
Yes, I forgot about that. And it's so funny. Some songs I hear on the radio and I can't not think of the athlete who's playing the walk-up song for the past 5 years.
Yes, it's such a blast. And like I said, it's just a very special place. And I encourage everyone to go to visit if you haven't, especially. But even if, you know, it's one of those days where you're just feeling like it's not the best of days, you can go there and immediately just feel happy. There is just a sense of warmth and happiness there that's really hard to explain in words.
No, and I completely agree. And we've actually heard some great stories from individuals that play high school baseball, that they've come out and volunteered, and maybe they're having a really rough season or just getting really down on themselves. And then they come out here and see individuals who have challenges, but they're so happy and they're enjoying and they're playing and they're having fun. It puts things in perspective. And sometimes, you know, now more than ever, the way to lift ourselves up is by uplifting others. And
Hmm.
it's something that's so impactful, and you can't put a price on it. It's so rewarding and fun.
Well, I'm crossing my fingers that we're going to have a fall season. You mentioned challenges, and I know in the past there have been challenges with getting the word out to persons with disabilities that you do have this opportunity for them. So, what should people know if they're watching and they know or perhaps volunteer in other facilities that might have access to um, people who might be able to participate as players? What should they know about getting involved for a player?
Really, I would say it's just a matter of coming out, checking it out, and see if it's a good fit. And our website is www.miracleleagueaz.org, and that's also where you can find out more information or just reach out to us. And especially right now where we're a little quiet, we'd love to give people tours, let them come and check it out, see it for themselves. I know some individuals with autism, for example, might need to see the area before in order to prepare themselves for it. So we just really want folks to know that we're here. It's fun. It's a volunteer opportunity. It's a social opportunity. And we just really want folks to know that it's available here for them.
Well, thank you for joining me and sharing all the wonderful things about Miracle League of Arizona. The website again is mlaz.org. We encourage everybody to, check it out, donate. This is a great time to just continue to pay it forward. And again, we are just very much hoping that we have a fall season, and I look forward to seeing you out there.
All right, wonderful. Thanks so much, Catherine.
Thanks so much for watching Conversations with Catherine. Please remember to hit the subscribe button, like, and comment while you're here. I'll see you next time.